globe from the other side of the window, the YouTube channel that brings you the scoop. What happens with food trucks and food truck owners from the other side of the window? Today we're talking with Andre from Kommie Pig. And Andre, how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing it for about 8 years now. It's been a hell of a ride. You should know. I mean, we've done many things together.
Yes, we have. And Andre is one of the fan favorites of any event that I produce or any event that is put on in Baltimore that has food trucks. Tell us, how'd you get into this?
You should see me in a tutu. You know, I do some stuff. Anyway, how I get into this? Well, it was kind of by chance. I've been always making some ribs for friends and family, and at one point I just decided to open small brick and mortar, but in the area I live in, Towson area, the leases were a little too high, and I didn't know how good I'm gonna do. It was my first year and no experience, and I was worried how it's all gonna apply, and a friend of mine suggested to go mobile, and that's how it all happened. And then,
So after 8 years, are you glad you did what you did?
well, I am glad. People are doing things. I am glad. It's an interesting experience. It's a lot of fun, but it's a lot of hard work.
A lot harder than people think, isn't it?
Well, anytime somebody asks me, what's your advice? How do you start? What do you do in the beginning? What's the first move? I'm like, the first move, don't do it.
That's exactly what I don't. They asked me how to get into it. I said, you don't want to do this. It's a lot of hard work.
Right. I mean, wintertime, we're crying because it's not enough business. Spring and fall, we cry because we have so much business that, you know, you're working 14, 15-hour days. You don't see your wife, your kids. You know, it's not for weak people, I'll put it this way. It's a tough business. You know, there is, Damien can tell you, he's been doing this forever and a day, and the weather can mess up your plans, and other things can mess up your plans. And there's not a day goes by that something doesn't break down. You know, if it's not your hot water heater, it's your steam table. If it's not a steam table, it's a fridge, or something mechanical with a truck. You just never know. You have to wake up an hour earlier than you usually do to make sure everything works. And imagine yourself, you have a private event for 50, 60, 100 people, and then you find out you can't get there. You have the product and you can't get there. What do? So you have to think on your feet. You have to figure out what to do in a moment's notice. But it's a lot of fun. It's still a lot of fun.
And you go out for lunch every day, right?
Yeah, we go out for lunch, and after that we have events pretty much every evening. It's our Arbutus Volunteer Fire Department, Edgemere Volunteer Fire Department, some churches.
So you're out early in the morning, find a lunch spot, prepping for dinner, and then you're out of dinner. So you really do have a long day.
Right. It's usually 12 to 14-hour day, and meanwhile you still have to cook also at some point. You have to prep. You have to be able to sell something. So I think somebody's trying to get to the menu. But
No, you sound like you have a little bit of an accent. Where are you from?
I'm Russian. That's we're making fun of the whole commie thing. We're obviously not a commie.
Nor a pig, right?
Well.
And evidently you got in before the wall went up.
There we go. There we go.
Well, that's a great name, Kommie Pig. I mean, I'm sure you get a lot of comments about that.
Well, you know, some people understand it's a joke. It's a joke. It's play on words. You know, it's tongue-in-cheek kind of a deal. Like I said, I actually didn't even come up with a name. A friend of mine did. I had it a simple, just ribs name, something like that. And then a buddy of mine, who's, as a matter of fact, South African, called me in the middle of the night, and he's like, somebody can pull it off with you. Just call it Kommie Pig Barbecue. You welcome, and hung up. I'm like, I thought about it. I'm like, yeah, it's offensive enough. Let's do this.
Well, I remember when you first came on the scene about 8 years ago, and I saw the truck and saw the name, and I thought, that's a little in your face, but I think it really caught on. I think it's part of the charm of what Kommie Pig is.
Oh my
I think,
God.
Andre, you're a huge part of the charm. I think people come not just for your food,
Oh,
but
please.
maybe interact with you, because you're one of those people.
Well, thank you, sir. And I tell you, my mom did not really like that name. My attorney didn't like that name. Accountant didn't like. Nobody liked that name. But you know, the year after we won Best of Baltimore, and I guess
One of a lot of awards at our events.
Yeah.
Taste of Three Cities in the Gathering.
we won Taste of Three Cities once. We in DC, in Washington DC, and we won a few other contests, barbecue contests, and we won Best of Barbecue at Taste of Three Cities also. Yeah.
You had to do it all over again. Would you do it?
Oh, it's a tough question. I probably would, but
What did you do before when you operated a food truck? You were in the finance.
Yeah, I did mortgages. I was in the mortgage industry for 18 years. I was a loan officer, then I was a manager in a company, then I opened up on myself, on my own. But you know what happened in 2010? It's a mortgage, whole market crashed. You know, real estate market just blew up, and you know, I needed to do something else. I was sitting on my butt for about 6 months until I figured out what I'm gonna do. I didn't want to do anything with finances anymore. I wanted to sleep well at night. You know, so now I don't sleep well for other reasons. You know, but at least my conscience is clear.
Well, Andre is the type of person who works really hard, plays really hard, and that's a well-rounded life in my book.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations.
Our brother. Thank you.